Have you ever dreamed of running a museum where dinosaurs come to life, ghosts steal your jewels, and visitors complain because the coffee is cold? Welcome to Point Museum. This game is like a theme hospital, and an episode of The Simpsons had a genius and slightly crazy child. In this video, I'm going to tell you why this management simulator is absurdly fun, addictive, and yes, a little chaotic. So put on your explorer's hat, grab your whip or your mop, and join me on this museum journey. Point Museum is the third little gem from Point Studios. Those brainiacs who already had us curing rare diseases in Point Hospital and organizing medieval college parties in Point Campus. Now, they throw us into managing museums in the delirious Point County, a place where logic takes a vacation and absurd humor reigns. Imagine a classic management simulator, like Theme Park or Roller Coaster Tycoon, but with a twist. Here, you don't just build and decorate, but also send expeditions to search for fossils, deal with grumpy visitors, and prevent a defrosted caveman from destroying your cafe. The game is a perfect mix of strategy, creativity, and organized chaos. It's not just put a T-Rex skeleton and done. You have to balance finances, keep the staff happy, decorate as if you were the Picasso of museums, and, along the way, prevent relics from being stolen. If you like games where you can lose hours without noticing, this is your ticket in. My first impression was, this is a genius madness. From the moment I started the campaign, I knew it wasn't going to be a serious museum simulator. There are no dusty Egyptian artifacts or boring guides here. There are fossilized unicorns, aquariums with big-nosed clownfish, and even a paranormal wing with ghosts that, mind you, don't pay admission but do cause problems. The core of Point Museum is simple but deep, like a puddle that looks small but reaches your neck. Your mission is to turn rundown museums into masterpieces that attract visitors, generate donations, and earn you stars to show off. How? Well, there are three pillars: construction, expeditions, and management. Construction. This is where you unleash your crazy architect side. You can customize every corner with more than 300 decorative elements. Diagonal walls, themed floors, hanging lights, even staff uniforms. Do you want a prehistoric museum with a fake volcano spewing smoke? Done. An aquarium with bubbles and fluorescent algae? Also done. The interface is so intuitive that in 10 minutes, you're already placing display cases like a museum feng shui expert. But watch out, visitor flow matters. If you put the bathroom on the other side of the map, prepare for suspicious puddles. Expeditions. This is the big new feature and my favorite part. Instead of buying pieces from a catalog, you send your experts on expeditions to themed maps, prehistoric, oceans, supernatural, science, etc. It's like a mini game of risk and reward. You choose your team, equip them, an umbrella for acid rain, please, and hope they return with a mammoth skeleton or a taxidermied alien. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes they come back injured, tired, or covered in tar, making a mess. Once, I had a janitor so exhausted that he fell asleep in the helicopter, and we lost a fossil. A total disaster. Management. This is where juggling comes in. You have to hire staff, experts, janitors, guards, train them, pay them well, and give them breaks or they'll leave. Visitors are also a headache. They want food, bathrooms, educational exhibits, and not to be scared by ghosts. If you don't entertain them, they leave with a face that says, this wasn't worth the $10 admission. And finances, finances. Between expensive expeditions, salaries, and extravagant decorations, keeping your balance in the green is like playing Monopoly with cheats. The game guides you with a 25 to 30 hour campaign, but the sandbox mode is where it shines. Total freedom to create the museum of your dreams or nightmares. If there's one thing that defines this series, it's its humor. Point Museum isn't as wacky as Hospital with its made-up diseases, but it's still a festival of laughs. The voiceover, a sarcastic announcer who scolds you with love, is pure gold. The exhibits are one joke after another. A floppy disk as a prehistoric relic, a clownfish with a red nose, or a caveman defrosting and breaking display cases. The museum and exhibit names are also brilliant. Although some say the humor is slightly toned down compared to previous games, for me, it's still the glue that makes managing a museum not feel like an office job. That said, if you're looking for something serious like a History Channel documentary, run away now. Visually, 2 Point Museum is like an animated Lego toy. Colorful, cartoonish, and full of details. Don't expect next-gen realism, but rather an art style that's charming. The floor reflections, visitor animations reacting to exhibits, a kid screaming in front of an alien, and effects like the smoke from expeditions bring it to life. It runs great even on modest PCs, and is perfect for Steam Deck, so you can play while waiting for the bus. The sound is another highlight. The melodies are relaxing but catchy, like elevator music with personality. The English voices with that ironic British tone are the cherry on top. My only complaint, there's no Spanish dubbing, but the subtitles are well translated. Bugs, none of my playtime. These guys at 2 Point Studios know how to polish their creations. 2 Point Museum has a ton to love and some stumbles that don't ruin the fun. The variety is incredible with 6 themes: prehistoric, botany, oceans, supernatural, science, space, that keep you hooked, trying out unique mechanics like aquariums with water or ghosts needing extra security. The addiction is real. It's deep but accessible, ideal for both tycoon newbies and veterans. The sandbox mode with its star system makes you return to your museums like children needing a little touch-up, although the campaign start is a disguised tutorial that moves slower than a defrosted caveman, and the economy becomes too easy. If you manage well, money overflows, and I miss that tension of pay the electricity bill. The humor, while still great with things like prehistoric floppy disks or big-nosed clownfish, feels a bit less crazy than in 2 Point Hospital. The controller handling on consoles works, but is a fight with the menus compared to mouse and keyboard. And I wonder how they'll add expansions without making this feel like an overstuffed museum. Even so, none of this overshadows the fact that this game is creative chaos that traps you like a tourist in a souvenir shop. My first museum was a glorious mess, but that's the magic. The game lets you fail and laugh at your mistakes. In the end, I rebuilt everything, added a gift shop with mammoth plushies, and hired a guard with a pepper grinder, the game's official weapon. And the museum took off. That feeling of, I did it, is priceless. 2 Point Museum is a management simulator that hooks you with its humor, challenges you with its depth, and makes you smile with its chaos. It's not perfect. The start is slow, and money flows easily, but the creativity, expeditions, and absurdity more than make up for it. If you love tycoon games, or just want something to unwind with, this is your ticket. Tell me in the comments what crazy thing you did in your museum, and don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more gaming madness. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss more content like this. We invite you to watch the video we've left here on screen. I'm sure you'll love it. As always, thanks for watching, and see you next time. And remember, we are Gamespedia EX, your AI favorite video game source. I'll be back.